Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So I'm going to be doing a full 40-day review over the Spring Valley Extra Strength Hair, Skin, and Nails vitamins. I have, spoiler alert, I've already done it, and so my bottle's empty. I took every single pill. I checked in approximately every 7 to 10 days, and so I'll show you those clips of my before and after skin. I show you today what it looks like with no makeup on. But I wanted to first explain my why and then why I chose the Spring Valley one. So first off, I am not a doctor. If you have any reason to need to know what vitamins you can and shouldn't take, make sure you check in with your doctor. Of course, always. This is just my opinion. I am not sponsored, and I just wanted to try this out for my own sake. I was having some really bad breakouts. I had a nail that I actually had an allergic reaction to getting my nails done, so I kind of lost my nail. I'll give you an update on that at the end. And of course, who doesn't want really good, healthy hair? I kind of have like good hair. I take really good care of my hair anyway, so that wasn't really something I was looking for in this video. It was mainly my skin. But that's why I decided to do this. I picked this one because I felt like it had the best vitamins and biotin and everything in it. I'll get into that here in a second. But just make sure you always consult with your doctor. Do what's best for you. But once again, this is just my personal opinion and what it did for me and how I think about it. So first off, the couple of ones that I was going through. So I did buy this at my local Walmart. And so I was looking at what other options my Walmart had. The four that I was actually picking between were the Ollie Undeniable Beauty Gummies, the Vitafusion Gorgeous Hair, Skin, and Nail, and then the Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nail. And so the other ones are gummies. My store didn't have very many pill form, which the Spring Valley ended up being pill form. They're cute pink little pills. I'll get into how I feel about this one in a second, but why I chose this one. So, let's compare all of them. So when it comes to vitamin C, the Nature's Bounty had 15 micrograms of vitamin C. The Vitafusion had 90 milligrams. Ollie had 15, and then the Spring Valley one that I chose had 90. So I thought that was one of the better ones. There was another one that had 90. When it comes to vitamin E, the Nature's Bounty had 15. The Vitafusion had 15. Ollie had 7.5. And the Spring Valley one has 13.5. So it did have the most. When it comes to biotin, Nature's Bounty had 2,500 micrograms. Vitafusion had 5,000. Ollie had 2,500, and then Spring Valley had 5,000. So that was a really big component of why I chose the Spring Valley was the biotin. And then that was pretty much it for Nature's Bounty of what it had. Vitafusion has also vitamin D, vitamin B6, folate, B12, zinc, things like that. So to compare them, so B6, so Spring Valley for B6 has 5 micrograms, the Vitafusion has 4.3, and then Ollie doesn't have any at all. So Ollie also is kind of that they've capped off at only vitamin C, E, and biotin. So that's another reason why I didn't choose that one. So then my other two were Vitafusion and then the Spring Valley. So for Spring Valley, vitamin A, it has 1,500 micrograms. Vitafusion had 720. B12, Vitafusion had 9. And the Spring Valley had 8. So pretty similar there. And then zinc, 7.5 in the Vitafusion. And then this one's also 7.5. So this one, I decided to go with the Spring Valley just because overall it did have more of the different vitamins in it. Honestly, the Vitafusion kind of stops there, and the Spring Valley has so many. It has vitamin A, C, D, E, B1, B2, niacin, B6, folate, which folate on the Vitafusion was 200. Folate on this one's 400. So vitamin B12, biotin, zinc, and then other ones that I really don't know what they do. This one has hyaluronic acid, which I know is so good for your skin. And so I also did want to compare it to Halo Beauty before I did buy this. I know people that I'm around are really interested in Halo Beauty. That is by Tati Westbrook. I would love to try it, but for the price, I just can't do that right now. But that is something I would definitely love to do in the future. This bottle, which had 120 pills in it for about 40 days, was $6, whereas Halo Beauty is $39.95 a bottle, and it only lasts a month. So when it comes to that's why I decided to do Spring Value when the price just can't be beat. Sorry, I'm looking down at my computer next to me. But I also want to compare the different ingredients that are in it. So vitamin C, Halo Beauty has 60. The Spring Valley has 90. Vitamin, I'm just going to kind of skip. For biotin, they have 3,000 in Halo Beauty. This one that I bought, the Spring Valley, has 5,000. Zinc, 10 milligrams on theirs. Mine's 7.5 or micrograms. Yeah, no, milligrams. And then it does have a lot, Halo Beauty does have a lot of ones that the Spring Valley doesn't have, but also in the same sense, Spring Valley has ones that Halo Beauty doesn't have. I know that it doesn't have folate. I don't see any hyaluronic acid in here. Vitamin D3. They have 1,000 IU and mine has 2,000. So, once again, Halo Beauty has a lot of ingredients that the Spring Valley doesn't, but also vice versa. So when it comes to $6 versus $40, it's hard to compare the two, especially since I haven't compared the two in my own life. If I have the funds for it, I definitely want to try it, but I do think for the price, the Spring Valley one seems pretty great. So here's a quick look at my skin without any makeup on. I have some weird acne down here for some reason. Some breakouts along my chin, both sides, up here. I don't really get acne very many other places right now at least, but definitely like my chin area has been a little bit bad. So that's the main areas I'm looking for. And then here's a close-up of my finger. It's not my middle finger, I promise. So like I said, I lost part of my nail due to an allergy. So those are the two things that I'm really hoping that get better. All right, so I did just pick up my face a little bit. I know I'm not supposed to do that. Please don't yell at me. So here is like a week later. I have been breaking out a little bit more than I was like a week ago, but that is pretty normal with like kind of like these vitamins and things that help clear out your skin because it kind of purges everything at first. But I am still breaking out along, I had a couple breakouts up here. My chin, I still have these weird breakouts down here that I really don't understand. This side's pretty good. This was bleeding earlier. I had like a breakout or two on my forehead, but otherwise, that's pretty it. Not really like big, like really big breakouts, just like kind of lots of small ones. Here's my finger. I don't really think it has grown at all, if I'm being honest. But it's only been a week, so who knows. But check-in, still going strong, and we'll see how it keeps going. All right, here's a weird check-in. I've been doing stuff all day, so I might be a little red in my face, and the air conditioning's on. It might be really hot. But here's a check-in. Let me kind of turn for the light. Still breaking out down here. I had a couple of worse breakouts on my chin earlier this week, but they are clearing up a little bit. So still having breakouts, but not super bad, but not clear yet. So we'll see what comes. Okay, here is another update. Don't mind my hair. So this side is actually getting better, but then this side started breaking out, which I find very annoying, but it's already healing. Down here is starting to look better as well. And I did get my nails done, so not going to be tracking that nail growth anymore. However, I do think it grew pretty well. Obviously not all the way to how it was before, but it's also only been a month, so can't really be mad about that. But yeah, so here is a skin update of my chin. I mean, I'm not really breaking out anywhere else, just on my chin. So yeah, okay. Let's do another week. All right, so check in really quick. Here's what my skin looks like right now. So I do have some acne healing spots, but I do have no active breakouts right now, which is actually really great and really exciting because you know that it's been like a journey for me lately. So yeah, all just healing right now. But I'm starting to have some excitement and starting to think that maybe this is going in the right direction. So we'll give it a couple more days to a week and I will do another check-in. So here is my final check-in after taking every single one of the vitamins. I ended yesterday, and so I wanted to give it just like 24 hours for that last final dosing. As you can see, I do have a lot of red spots. Honestly, most of this is just like healed acne that isn't raised or anything, so that's just something to think about. But I do have a couple of extra breakouts down here, and I had one here the other day and then like 2 down here. So overall, my skin from that first clip from day 1, I would say my skin does have more red in it, like red spots right now. But I do think that it helped purge my skin a little bit. I definitely would be interested to know like if I kept doing it. I'm not sure if I want to do that or not though. But if you guys wanted me to do like a 2-bottle check-in, let me know and I can definitely do that for you guys. But I am gonna take at least like a week off or something just to see how I feel like my skin's doing. But I feel like I'm in a better place with my skin at least now than I was back then. I know like however long, like a little bit over a month ago. I do know that back then I was like a little bit frustrated with my skin. I felt like I was doing everything I could and I wasn't getting any results. I definitely feel like I am getting more results now. I have been washing my face twice a day, been really focusing on my skincare. I bought a facial steamer that's been really fun to use. So, I at least feel like I'm in a better place. I feel like I'm going uphill in the right direction, whereas I felt like I was going downhill before. So yeah, so that is my final check-in. So to get into the taste. So it's not a gummy, so it is just like a pill that you take with water and a meal. I could notice that like protein type flavor, if that makes any sense. When I took it with water, I did get a little bit of aftertaste and it wasn't even in my mouth for very long. So if that kind of stuff bothers you, just know that that's going to be there. You're not getting any fruity flavors like you would with a gummy. I would imagine that this has probably way less sugar. The ingredients don't even list sugar, so that's one thing to think about with gummies. I know a lot of people can't have gummies also when it comes to allergies and just different ingredients that they have to create the gummy, so that's something to think about as well. But there is that weird taste with it when it comes to the actual pills. However, it was really easy to take. You do have to take 3 of them in a day. So that is just something also to think about if you're not a pill person. 3 can be a lot, but they are fairly small in size and they are pink, which is kind of cute and made it really fun. I never had any weird side effects with them. Like my stomach never hurt. I never got sick. I felt pretty great afterwards. I did always drink it with a lot of water and I made sure I had a meal shortly after. So I don't know if that played into it, but it does say on here, adults take 3 daily, preferably with a meal. So would recommend that, but I didn't have any issues at all. So that is really good. Overall, my skin, I still am breaking out right now, but I do feel like I am in a better place. Like before when I started, I felt like I wasn't doing anything good for my skin. I kind of felt like it was just going to continue to get worse. Whereas right now I do feel like I have, like something to look forward to. I do feel like I am going in the right direction. So that is very exciting. My nails did fall, so I did get my nails done halfway through this process, which probably I shouldn't have done, but they did fall off recently, and if you can see my nail right here, if it'll focus. It has grown out. It is now the same length as the rest of my nails. So I will go ahead and say that that was a huge win. So that is something as well. It really did help with my skin. I think my hair feels great. That wasn't something I was really comparing, but my hair does feel really good. So overall, I do think this is a really good product, especially for $6. I would recommend this. Just know that these do make your skin purge. So in that aspect, make sure that you understand that. I wouldn't take this right before a huge event, right where you know that that might be happening. So something to think of. I do recommend them. I am going to take a little bit of time off of it just to see kind of how my skin reacts, but I might start it back up again. If I do, I'll let you guys know in the description box down below, so keep looking for that as well. If I won't update anything if I don't go back to it. But that is my full review on the Spring Valley Extra Strength Hair, Skin, and Nails Collagen Support. This is what the bottle looks like. I did get it at my local Walmart. I'm sure you can get it pretty much anywhere, if I'm being honest. That is my final review on this product. Leave me a comment down below if you want to see more videos like this, and if so, what do you want me to try? And I will absolutely try them for you. Give this video a thumbs up. I don't know if I already said that. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. And also follow me on TikTok. And I'll start trying to post more on Instagram. But I do post on TikTok, so make sure you follow me there. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all later. Bye.